let me just tell about junk journals. Junk journals were started by people who wanted to save stuff from the recycling bin. So the idea of a junk journal, different from binding a book beautifully and professionally, is that most of the stuff in your junk journal should either be something you can recycle or something that's important to you that you want to preserve, something like that. So you can see cereal boxes are what you're going to work on, and then all kinds of paper that I've collected. Some of it I've made decorations on, and some of it is already decorated. So we're going to start. Also, I gave you these because they're nice and plastic and will kind of keep your working surface clean. We are going to have some glue, and well, glue is how it is. So we're going to start with your cover today. And what you're going to need for your cover are 2 pieces of paper that are just a little bit bigger than the size of your cardboard. And I have some put aside so that we can come around and give those to you.
Use the dictionary paper.
You can use the dictionary paper. All right, so these are for outsides, and these are probably the size you want for an inside, okay? So the outside should be a little bigger than your cover, okay? The inside is going to be a little smaller than your cover, okay? So I'm going to go around with the outsides, and you can go around with the insides. So if you can take a look and see if there's something you like for your outside. We're going to show with our junk journals tonight, we're going to look at pockets, making pockets in the books, making tip-in pages, extra pages, fold-out pages, things to put in the pockets. So we're going to make a lot of different things and just have a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to take... I like to start with the cover because it's kind of the hardest part. That's wonderful. I said it should be a little bit bigger, so you're going to trim that down a little bit.
To like how much of a distance?
I usually leave it like half an inch. An inch is okay, but 2 inches would be a little much.
For sure. Did you find that one? Oh, good.
They're so nice ones.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. Here's for the outside, your cover. Something's okay. Oh,
Big decisions.
oh, okay. You're set? Okay. And here are some for the outside. Yeah. We could make it work by using washi tape around the outside. So we can make it work. I mean, junk journals are all about improvisation and making things work the way you like them. All right, Madeline has, I think, brought glue around to you. So what you're going to do is there's probably a sponge, a makeup sponge on your table. You're going to take the makeup sponge, put it in the glue, and put it all over the brown side of your cardboard. Right? Put it all over the brown side of your cardboard. Make sure that you have a nice, here, I'm going to get one so I can show you exactly. Okay? You're going to take it and just go like this. Okay? And you're going to take your top piece. I'm just going to grab a top piece here. And you're going to you can do it one of 2 ways. You can put your paper on top. I prefer to put the paper on the bottom and put my cardboard on the top to make sure that my cardboard is kind of straight. So that, like, I have lines, so it will be straight. And then you're going to take your hand and really rub it so that it goes flat. And you're going to do that on the other side too, to make sure it's nice and flat. Well, yeah, so we take regular tacky glue and add water. All right, when you have your cardboard stuck to your paper, and you have rubbed it to make sure there's no bubbles in there, you're going to start folding the paper along the side of the cover, okay? And then you're going to put it down like this and rub, okay? But put glue on there first. Okay. Oh, no, we're sharing glue. She's mixing it up so it will be nice and soft. Okay.
Lines aren't perfect.
It's okay that your lines aren't perfect, but I would just keep kind of
Yes, but I feel
going
like
like
down
this.
here I'm like not quite.
Oh, that's okay.
That's beautiful. Good job, Charlotte.
He's doing beautiful.
Right in. We love arts and crafts.
Okay, so can you see how my paper is nice and flat against my cardboard? Okay, but I have a lot left over, and that's going to be a little bulky. So I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut down the side, about like that, all the way around. Okay? All right? I'm going to cut it down like that.
So not quite flush to the box.
Not flush to the box. You're going to leave like 3/4 of an inch, maybe?
Rich would like your instructions. 3/4 of an inch.
Okay, then you take the glue and glue the sides down. Try to get a point on your points, on your corners. But if it's not pointy, yeah. I tend to point. I do. Yeah, I do. Okay?
We cut these up?
Yeah, you can cut them like just about like that.
Oh, not too close.
Not too close, no. Okay? You're doing great. But now you take your glue and put it on this part here and then fold it down so that you've got this kind of thing going on. So what I tend to do is I tend to go to that edge, cut like that, and then I'll fold it in so it's just the right way. Go like that. Even though there's a little edge,
But it's really neat.
it's going to be okay because we're going to put another piece over the top.
Oh, okay, so it's
Yeah.
mostly trying to not be.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Are we doing okay? Okay, on the folding, you're going to fold it so that you have it, bam, right? And then you're going to trim so you have like 3/4 of an inch, something like this, a finger width. Let me see what you got going here. Okay, so what I tend to do is, I tend to cut across here a little bit and then bring that in and then fold that like that.
Okay,
You're going to put glue here.
Great.
And then glue them down.
perfect.
Okay?
Cut straight across, fold, glue. Got
Yep.
it.
Yep. And then make sure you find what your inside picture paper was going to be. Okay, you have to find what you want on the inside cover.
Bigger page.
A piece that's going to go across.
This I was thinking of doing as the folding. Oh, this would go.
Yeah, that would go, or a dictionary page would go, or we have some other inside pages. Let me see if we can find them. Like this. I use this as my end pages, and you can see I used it just slightly smaller than the page. And I did that by tracing and then cutting a little bit on the inside of the line. If you like, after you glue that down, you can always add more paper to it. Yeah.
Okay.
And in this case, we can see this. We can put some washi tape there.
Washi tape.
Yeah, like I did here. Mine didn't quite go around, so I put washi tape around.
Okay.
Mixed media is all about being flexible
Right.
and then changing. Like when something doesn't go as planned, well, what can you do to fix it up? Washi tape is basically masking tape, and yes, it's pretty masking tape. It's not like washi paper. It's kind of like painter's tape. Yeah. We'll show you some. This is washi tape. Have you seen that in stores and stuff? Washi is actually a kind of plant. It's in Japan. Washi is handmade paper, and it's made out of a certain kind of plant. And yeah, so that's where the word washi comes from. And then and then washi tape, Japanese companies took masking tape and made these beautiful decorations on them, and they called them washi tape.
One piece of tissue in, or kind of was.
Yeah, you want to have the whole thing covered. Yeah, so 2 pieces could be good.
Can I?
And then we're going to put the binding in the middle, so it's not going to show. Or we could just put a piece of washi tape there.
I love washi.
Washi tape is just so much fun, and I have. You can use one? Yeah, you just use it. You see what this is, right?
Gift cards are wonderful.
Yes, I am not using credit cards, but I do have a laundry card.
She paints with them.
I do. Sometimes I use them as palettes. I squirt the paint on there. And sometimes I paint with them. You can see I painted that one. And sometimes then I poke a hole and wear it as a necklace. Beat it up and stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is, right?
Lots of paint along and just drag.
Okay. So you seem to be at the next stage, which is very carefully, folding your book in half. And the reason I say very carefully is it could, yes, it can also like rip a little. So you want to kind of do it slowly and gently. And you know what? You've got an idea there that I sometimes use. I sometimes use the ruler to kind of, you know how you do with a ribbon and you curl it?
Should we do teamwork?
I'm just going rogue.
Yeah, go rogue.
Going rogue.
But then when you get to the end, just push carefully so that it doesn't crack. Okay?
Cracked a little.
Mine cracked, so don't worry about it. That's one of the things. It's junk. You're making things out of junk, right? So if it cracks a little, what do? You add some more stuff. Whatever you add some more stuff. Yes, you're going to do that too. You're going to do that too. Absolutely. You're going to do a very careful fold so it's folded in half. This stuff is still wet.
Yes.
So it can rip your images.
Okay.
So you want to do it carefully.
Heard.
Yeah.
I can pick anything
You can pick anything that fits on the inside.
on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Cover it into.
Yep. Yep. I mean, you could do like this. You could do like that. You got it? Great.
Do you want these for the inside?
Oh yeah. Let me just poke that. Hand some of those to her. Thank you. Oops. That's okay. That's okay. So here are some of the inside that we. If you like these, you can use them. If you don't, don't worry about it. You're going to start looking for pieces of paper that you can use as pages inside. We have envelopes from bills. You can use these in a couple of ways. You can fold that in and fold it in half. And then what you have is 2 pockets that you can put photographs in, or you can put anything you want in. So that's one way. So I've got an envelope here. I just washi tape the back, put a hole, and then put a ribbon. And I can now put things I like in there. Love notes, $100 bills, tips, recommendations, anything I like, okay? I can also put those things in these pockets. So if you have a piece of paper that's long, too long, you can make a fold out like that. You can also just have a regular piece of paper. Your paper doesn't have to be a full size. I'm just trying to show you some, they don't have to be the same sizes. And, let me see. This one should have, here's what we call a tip-in. And this is like an extra page. It's like a bonus page. You put a little washi tape here, a little washi tape here, and then you've got that. And then you can always like put something very nice here, and then a frog face underneath, or, you know. So these are some examples of things you can do. This one has a lot of like tags you can put in it. And you can just rip paper to decorate. You can draw on it. You can have little tiny pieces. So what you're going to do is look for some pieces that you like. Okay? There are, as I said, envelopes here. There are pages. All right, how are we doing over here?
Oh no, I was asking Jeff about
You're working on it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. That's great.
So
Yes.
what happens next?
Next, what happens next is, so what you're going to do is start looking for pieces of paper that will become your pages. So this page is a fold out. Obviously, it's bigger, longer. You want them to be shorter than
Right.
this size.
Okay.
Okay, but they can be very short. These, you can add a little washi tape to either side in their pockets.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you fold it like that. All right.
These,
That's bill envelope. I heard
bill envelope.
about that.
This one is my morning pages are right.
Yeah.
And I had read in Regency England, paper was very, very important. So they used to write letters. They'd write one side, then turn it over and write the other direction. And then the other direction, so 4 times.
Before they.
And then they'd have to try to read it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound.
Yeah, but you know, it's really great if you want to write something and have nobody be able to read it.
That's true.
So that's what I do. So you find papers. Let's see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7
Okay.
sets of paper
All right.
in this
we'll
one.
prepare those first, and then we're gonna
And then we're going to bind
bind
it.
them. Okay.
And if we have time after binding it, then we can decorate it.
Okay.
Okay? If we don't have time, then you can decorate it at home. You can continue to add stuff to it, you know, and once you know how to do it, you can make it out of any kind of stuff you have at home. Yeah.
Do you recommend that we fold this? Yeah,
Yes,
or-
fold it in half.
No.
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay.
I would, when I fold them carefully
Okay.
and
You say carefully and
slowly.
competently or
Yes.
something.
That's what measures.
To make sure they're.
Here, let me hold that. Because I know it slips.
Yeah, and it splits too.
It slips and it splits. The glue weakens the paper. It's like making it wet,
Okay.
and so it weakens the paper. So we want to kind of ease it along. I like to do it like this. like, kind of ease it. How are we doing over here? Oh, that's great. Fabulous. Okay, so now you're going to look for pages to put on the inside. And you can put pockets in the inside, make holes like that. So those will line up here. And then I'm going to take this one. Now the reason why I make a template is so that they're all the same. And in this case, I made one in the middle, and then 1.5 and 1.5. But depending on the size of your thing, we're going to sew these together after a little bit. All right? But you have your first holes already done. All right? So now just find some more things that you like to put in your journal. You just put it in, and then after you have it, you can always paste something to it. You can paste.
So should we paste before we bind? Or
No.
just get your pages ready?
Get your pages ready.
And then you decorate.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
Okay.
And also, like, you can take it home and you go, oh, I have some baseball tickets I want to put in here. And you do. Yeah. That's one thing people use these for, is that sort of ephemera. Movie tickets or show tickets or your report cards or whatever. Yeah, this is a book of shame for me, right? Would you like this one to be like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. And so then you'll have all of that. I just want to make sure everything is nice and kind of centered.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And then here's your book. Okay. Watch what we're going to do now. I have this as a template.
Oh, okay.
And I put it here like this. And I take my stiletto and I put it through there. Now, on the topic of washi tape, you just want to washi tape this side so your pocket will be complete. We're going to take one of these colors. Which color would you like binded?
Maybe purple? I don't know. Or maybe this one.
Okay. It's up to you. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, oh, that one has a nice needle already. Just cut there.
Oh, yes, definitely.
There, thank you.
Normal school teacher, librarian.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put the needle down through this middle hole, okay?
Okay.
So can you do that for me?
Okay.
Down through all the middle holes. Yep, you fold them and then stack them inside of each other.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so we're going to come back. Oops. Going back through like that. And then you're going to go this way. Okay? So to do that, you might have to pull up and do like that. Okay?
All right. Okay. And then I just go back in here and then I go back out.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when we go back up, then we're going to tie it in a knot here. You're good. You're good. It's like a nibbly when you first start doing bindings. Okay.
Bind it here like this. Okay. And then it folds out. Could be an option. Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we've got, yes. I know, it's so hard to get it through that last one. Yep. There you go. And now we're going to go underneath there.
Underneath.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to just go like that. And then we're just going to cut that off. So, here, I'm going to take that needle from you.
And I can keep this.
You can keep the string. You can keep the string. You can also make a tag and use that as the.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Are there any questions? We just went right in. Any words of wisdom? Just keep making them. Just keep making them. That's probably it. I'd like to thank the Southbridge Cultural Council for sponsoring this event. They're very kind to provide us this opportunity, and I thank you for letting me be here with you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.